Mitzvah 4:29 *, Prohibitive Commandment 250. Essence: it is forbidden to attach to our possessions any objects used in idolatry or to obtain any benefit from them. Laws: it is forbidden to increase our wealth with anything related to idolatry. Even if someone buys an idol with the intention of breaking it and selling it to a Gentile, they may not use the money they receive in exchange for it. Let's look at Deuteronomy 7 verse 26 in its cultural, historical, and ancient Near Eastern context, just the background of the mitzvah. Open book text. And you shall not bring an abomination into your house, lest you be accursed like it. You shall utterly detest it and abhor it, for it is accursed. Pushpin: this verse corresponds to Mitzvah 4:29 in the classical account, a prohibitive commandment, lo ta'aseh, that refers to not bringing idolatry into an Israelite's home. 1. Historical and cultural context. In the ancient Near East, Mesopotamia, Canaan, Egypt, it was common for people to keep amulets, statuettes, carved images, and ritual objects of their gods in their homes. These objects were not mere ornaments. They were understood as containers of spiritual power and were used to attract protection, fertility, prosperity, or victory in battle. Having one of these objects in the home meant participating in the idolatrous worldview, even if no formal temple worship was held. 2. Reason for the commandment. Hashem instructs Israel not to bring such objects into the home because the home is seen as a miniature sacred space. Values are transmitted there, Torah is taught, prayers are held, and in biblical times it even functioned as a center of domestic worship. Remember the family mizbeach before the temple. Bringing an object of idolatry was tantamount to inviting the spiritual influence of another god into a space consecrated to the eternal. In the Israelite mindset, idolatry was neither neutral nor symbolic. It was considered polluting, tumah, and dangerous, to the point of jeopardizing Hashem's blessing on the family. 3. Comparison with the Canaanite environment. In Canaan, it was normal to have in the home teraphim, small family idols, like the ones Rachel stole from Laban in Genesis 31. Fertility amulets related to goddesses such as Ashtoreth or Anath. Objects consecrated in political or economic pacts. The gods were guarantors of contracts. The Torah commands the rejection of all of this, establishing a unique and radically distinct identity. The Israelite home was to be a space where the presence of Hashem dwelled exclusively. 4. Spiritual relevance. This commandment not only prohibited a physical object, but also cultural infiltration. Accepting idols was equivalent to accepting the worldview that sustained them. Historically, this was a means of protecting the identity of the people of Israel amid an environment rife with syncretism. Culturally, it was a declaration that Israel belongs only to Hashem, even in the most intimate sphere, the home. Writero: in summary, Deuteronomy 7 verse 26 commands that no object associated with idolatry should enter an Israelite home, because the home was a sacred space and represented absolute fidelity to Hashem, in contrast to the common practices of the peoples of the ancient Near East.